Do you know the difference between unique value and distinct value? Do you know how to identify them and extract from an Excel table? Well, come with me. I'll show you how. Let's go. In this tutorial, we're going to explore how to extract unique and distinct value from an Excel list. The scenario is very simple. You have a list of customers and your boss is asking you to provide a clear list of unique and distinct customer names. This is one of the most common data crunching tasks in Excel. I'll be using 4 different functions: count, if count, count a, and the filter function. My name is Angelo and I'm going to show you how to perform this task. Stay tuned. Here we are with the task for today. We have been asked to identify and extract unique and distinct customer from a customer list. Before we jump into the formula, which I placed over here for your reference, we need to understand and define what distinct means and unique means. So distinct means that we are going to count all the items as one. So duplicate values are counted as one. Unique means that we're going to count the item they are not repeated in your list. So the unique excludes duplicates. Extremely important definition here. Now, if we have a look at the data set, if we apply the definition to data sets, we're going to say that Mary over here appears twice, so it's a duplicate. So unique excludes duplicates, so it doesn't count it at all. But if the duplicates are counted as one, so appears in the distinct list, right? Okay, so let's delete all the formulas and we start from scratch. Now, let's have a look over here. So we're going to use 4 formulas: count if count, filter, and the count a. Now, the first one that we're going to use is the filter. So it's the count if. So we're going to say count if the range is your customer list. Add for it the criteria. So we want to count how many times Alfred appeared in your data list. And this is 1. Double click and send it down. So let's have a look. We got 1, 1, 1, Mary. We got 2 Mary, 2 Robin, 2 Jack. Awesome. Now let's do the same with the distinct count. But we need to tweak a little bit the range and the way that we F4 the range. And I'll explain in a second why. We just need to create what is called in Excel an expandable range. So it's expand every time a new cell gets added below. So we say count if the range will be C7 to C7, but we are going to F4 just the first one. F4 the first one, and the criteria we say equal to Alfred. Okay, now let's double click and send it down and I'll show you what it does. Can you see over here we have 1 Mary, 2 Mary. Now, if you have a look at the definition or the range, we say that from C7 to C12, Mary gets counted as 1. But the cell below, we do have Mary that get counted from C7 to C13 twice, because there is an expandable range. Now, if I change Mark to Mary, we can say now that from C7 to C14, Mary appears 3 times. All right, awesome. Let's go back 1. All right, now the first part of the task, it's nearly done. Now we need to put the words unique and distinct around here. So we're going to say if the logical test over here is equal to 1, we want to return, if it's true, we want unique. I'm going to F4 this. If it's false, double quotes and close parenthesis. Double quote means pivot blank. But this is all unique. Distinct, using the same logic. If count if this is a logical test, it's equal to 1. Now, if this is true, we want to return the words distinct and F4 it. And if it's false, same double quote and send it down. Awesome. Now, the first part really now of the task is being completed because we have identified unique and distinct customer from a customer list. Now we need to extract them. To extract them, we're going to use a filter function. Filter function is extremely powerful. I recommend it to go up there and see what it can do because it's awesome. So we're going to use filter and we're going to say, so the array is, we're going to filter the customer that needs to include all the unique column which are equal to unique. and close it. And we got all unique over there. Same logic for the distinct. We're going to use array is this one here. Includes the distinct column that it's equal to distinct. Nice. Now over here you have just extracted unique and distinct customer from a list. Now if I put my name over here, see that this is so dynamic, they automatically changes and updates, which is extremely cool, especially when you have a dynamic list. Now let's count how many are there. So we're going to use another little function. It's count A. Now count A counts the number of cells in a range that are not empty, right? So we're going to say how many times in the list appears, and 7. And let's say count A in this list. And that's it. So you can go back to your boss and say that we have 41% of unique customers and 59% of distinct customers. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, thumbs up and subscribe for more. See you next time. Ciao.